Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Today we're breaking down how to file for an uncontested divorce in Georgia. An uncontested divorce is when you and your spouse agree on all the major issues. This includes how to divide property and debt, and if you have children, it covers custody, visitation, and child support. Because you've already agreed on everything, it's the fastest, cheapest, and least stressful way to end a marriage. Let's walk through the steps. First, you must meet Georgia's residency requirement. At least one of you must have lived in the state for a minimum of 6 months before you can file the divorce papers. This is a strict rule, so make sure you qualify before starting the process. Second, you need a complete agreement. This is the core of an uncontested divorce. You and your spouse must sit down and agree on every single detail. Write it all down in a document called a settlement agreement. This document will detail who gets the house, the car, the bank accounts, and who is responsible for the credit card debt and loans. If you have minor children, you'll also need a detailed parenting plan. This plan outlines legal and physical custody, a specific visitation schedule, and how decisions for the children will be made. You will also need to complete a child support worksheet to calculate the correct support amount according to state guidelines. Third, gather and complete the necessary legal forms. The main document is the petition for divorce. You'll also need a summons, a verification form, and your signed settlement agreement. If you have children, you'll add the parenting plan and child support worksheet. You can usually find these forms on your county's Superior Court website. Be sure to check your specific county's requirements, as they can sometimes have their own unique forms or rules. Fourth, file your paperwork with the court. The person starting the divorce, called the petitioner, takes all the completed forms to the clerk of Superior Court. You typically file in the county where the other spouse, the respondent, lives. You will have to pay a filing fee, which varies by county but is usually around $200. If you can't afford the fee, you can ask the court for a fee waiver by filing an affidavit of indigence. Fifth, you must formally notify your spouse. This is called service of process. In an uncontested case, this is easy. Your spouse can simply sign a form called an acknowledgement of service in front of a notary. This proves to the court they received the paperwork and agree to the divorce. This avoids the cost of hiring a sheriff's deputy or a private process server to deliver the documents. Finally, you will finalize the divorce. Georgia has a mandatory 31-day waiting period after the petition is filed and served. Once that period is over, you can submit your final proposed order, called the final judgment and decree, to the judge. In many uncontested cases, especially those without children, you may not even have to go to court for a final hearing. The judge will review all your documents, and if they are complete and fair, the judge will sign the decree. Once the judge signs it, your divorce is final. While this process seems straightforward, it's always a good idea to have an attorney at least review your settlement agreement to ensure your rights are protected. Remember, this video is for informational purposes only and is not legal advice. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this guide helped clarify the process of an uncontested divorce in Georgia. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more legal guides. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. If you have any general questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below.